Welcome yet again to another episode of Women in Business. This is Doreen Kemcha. I'm delighted to have you. Smart 24 TV is always delighted to have you as well. Women in Business. Very keen on the inspiring journeys of women because we have a lot to share. There are so many women that are doing amazing stuff all over, and it's so wonderful to get to hear their unique journeys and whatever they've been doing. Also very keen on mentorship as well as the linkages to resources. This is the beginning of our Women in Tourism, and to begin it off and set it off in a right tone, we have an amazing young lady. They're all over and they're doing magical things. You can't believe it. So this is Akidi Rachel. She's going to be with us on this episode, and we're going to be talking about the evolving landscape of women in tourism. Rachel, delighted to have you. Community manager of Tourism Promotions Club.
Yes, club.
This started this year.
Yes.
And it is already wildfire. It's so amazing how many different opportunities we are sitting on, not only just as Ugandans, but as women. And this is what I want to find out, because I've always wanted to know, is it all about, do I need millions to start? Do I need millions to actually get into this particular niche of tourism? I recently saw some whites come in and they were peeling matoke in the middle of a plantation. And the first thing I said was, they can as well come to Kabale, where I come from, and peel some potatoes. Yes, we can have something. So how is it working? What's changing? What's happening?
Thank you for hosting me, Doreen. Like you said, my name is Akidi Rachel. I'm the community manager for Tourism Promoters Club, as well as the media team lead for Kumanyagana Fest. Yeah, so Tourism Promoters Club started early this year in February. Yes, and we're quite moving on well. Yeah, everything is going perfectly well, and we are having more women on board.
I know.
We're having more women on board, and then also our male counterparts are actually helping us, guiding us, because we can't do this. At the end of the day, we need one another. But it's interesting to see that women are actually getting more involved and getting out of their comfort zones to join the tourism industry, to be big people in businesses, to take up big positions. Yeah, it's quite interesting to watch.
I will be direct, Rachel. There are so many young, and we're even talking about 20s, early 30s, yes? Girls out there, young women. Let's first put the men on the side. Young women that are minting money from this domestic tourism, hooking up with their friends, saying, you know what, let's save for this. I'm going to organize for ABCD. And then they put it out on social media. And before you know it, lo and behold, 15 girls are saying we are going to Zanzibar. 15 girls are saying, you know, we're going to Turkey. 5 girls are saying we are going to Dubai. And this is being managed by a young lady. A young lady that is so courageous and so bold, and she's making money. So what is happening in what you see every day that we aren't noticing? Most of the other young, apart from those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are amazing and getting and seizing the opportunity. What are those particular moments where you say, I wish women knew this, I wish Ugandan women knew this, because there's a lot of money waiting for them?
Well, first of all, I'm 24 years, so...
Your bracket?
Yes, my bracket. First of all, at my age, right, there very many women do not have someone to encourage them. We have dreams, right? We have big dreams, and we believe in ourselves that we can accomplish much. But then on the other hand, also at the back of our mind, we believe that someone must push us or someone must encourage us to do it. Yeah. But then at the end of the day, if you're like, you know what, you wait, no one is coming through. You know what, Rachel, if I do not move to do this thing, no one is going to do it. So you push yourself to do it, right? You push yourself. Personally, no one motivated me to go out there. I was like, you know what, I'm capable, I can do this, I'm courageous enough, I can do this. So I joined the Tourism Promoters Club, right? Someone actually was like, can you do this? I was like, yeah, I have some free time, why not? Let me do it. And here I am. doing great. But then ladies really seriously need to believe in themselves, right? You can't do something if you do not believe you can do it.
Tell them, wherever stressing this every single time, please stress it.
Please believe. You have to believe that, you know what, if an idea comes in your head, that means you can do it. Yeah, whatever you think of, you can do. You can't do something when you've not believed in yourself, right? I believe I had an experience at Banjul, Uganda, right? People are scared of heights. I'm so scared of heights. So I was standing up, I'm looking at the lake down, like the river Nile down, and I'm like, how am I going to do this? I was like, I'm so scared, but I can't do this. I was like, you know what, you can do it. I closed my eyes and was like, you're going to jump, you're going to surrender your spirit before the Lord in case anything happens, but you have to do it.
Yes.
I believed in myself and I did it. So women out there have to believe that they can accomplish whatever they set their minds on, right? You start by believing in yourself, and then
you push yourself.
Yes, you push yourself and you get, once you're determined to do something, trust me, nothing can stop you from doing anything. Determination and self-belief will push you really, really so far.
I think maybe what happens is they're so scared to fail.
Failure is part of life.
Yeah.
Otherwise, how are you going to come up with something better? I believe that when I try something and I fail, right, I am going to see what made me fail, right? And then when I try again, I am going to use a different approach so that I come up with a better result than that. Failure shouldn't be something that stops you from doing anything. Honestly speaking, as a woman, everyone fails, right? But failure should motivate you. I mean, you've tried, yes, you've failed. Okay, pull yourself together, try again. You're going to
Rachel, I have started up something. I have put in my last 1.5 million that I've been saving for years. I've not even recouped like half of that. And you're telling me start again?
Well, you had, before you started it, you had a goal, right?
Excited, yes.
Yes, you're excited about it. Yes, maybe right now that you failed, probably the resources are not there or anything, right? But if you get an opportunity that is going to give you that same amount of money, like I said, you realize where you failed and you try to do better at it, right? You're not going to fail forever. You know, at the end of the day, you're going to succeed. So the more you try, you shouldn't, when you try once and you fail and you get demotivated, you're not going to achieve whatever you set your mind on. But then if you fail, you get up, probably ask advice where here and there. It's good to consult, from people who have been there, right? I don't think there is an idea that is entirely really new under the sun, right? Someone has been there. Someone has been there.
Done it before.
Yes. So if you fail, you just have to consult, make research, right? So that you do not repeat the same mistakes. Yes.
Okay, even as they are failing, where can they fail at, or where can they succeed at? What are those particular opportunities that you know you've seen, yes, under your club, your tourism, tourism promotions club, that you know really this is amazing? You recently had a trip to Sipi.
Yes.
And you were very shocked that some of these tour operators, the guides, were not even were not accessible on social media. How is that working? How does that happen?
We are smart world right now, right? Every now and then developers are coming up with new softwares for phones and everything. Right now, I would assume most of Ugandans actually have smartphones, right? But they do not know how to make use of it.
To make money.
Yes. You can get a lot of opportunities from just scrolling through social media, right? Use what you have at the moment. If you have a smartphone and you have, as a tour operator or travel enthusiast, right? If I'm to give an example, myself, right? I'm going to travel to Sipi, right? There are falls. I've never been there, right? But then I'm going there. I have a smartphone. Why don't I record myself there? Show my friends that, you know what? I'm at Sipi, this and this is at Sipi, you're missing out. You get? Because I have taken an initiative to record this, or someone there, because there are guides there, right? There are guides at the side, they are friendly. Be like, help me record this, right? So you can talk about yourself while you're there. you post it on social media, on Twitter, there's Instagram, right? Facebook, you can use this, even WhatsApp itself, right? Your friends are going to be like, wow, I really want to travel. You get, so you start with what you have. I mean, you cannot be like, no, I want to be a serious person. You have a phone you're not even using. Start by using what you have. If you have a smartphone, use it. Create your account. Let people know you're
talk to them, because they spend a lot of time just posting
and scrolling through TikTok.
Hilarious videos of themselves just smiling and rolling big eyes and all that. And yet they could be using this time, not all, just some, using this time to make some good money, you know, and give some information about whatever thing interests them.
For example, if you go to your village, right? There are certain things that happen in your village that do not happen in other villages, right? In my village, our grandparents tell stories, they like, and one of the things that make tourism interesting is that you get to hear these stories, right? I mean, you're going to tell me a story of someone in a beam. I've never been to a beam, but I really want to know about this, right? So someone is going to be like, for this experience, I seriously want to be there. I'm going to organize and be like, you know what, this is my home. I can actually host this person at home, right? This person is going to pay me money to come and experience this from home. You get, instead of just sitting there doing nothing. And once you go to the village, make use of it.
And you know, right now we have the Airbnbs.
True.
That has made life so easy. Yes. There are people that have these beautiful, amazing judges in the village who are awesome with, you know, the mat weaving, the basket weaving, and those are opportunities, because tourists come in, even not just domestic, you know, but international tourists, looking for the authentic experience. Basket weaving, peeling matoke, cooking it on a 3-stone, you know, fireplace.
With the banana leaves.
With the banana leaves, that is an experience, women, that others want to experience. And yet you out there, you're thinking, this is, no one can be interested in this. They want, you know, they want a tiled place with running water. No, they want a jerrycan to go and fetch water.
Yes, I mean, I want to know how it feels like to go at the well and fetch water. And I mean, how do you guys live? I want to experience this. In my home, I don't.
They want to go and pick mushrooms, okay? They want to do all these things that you are so used to. You think that is village life, but that is, and they pay. They pay very good money for this. So if someone had an opportunity, has this set up place in PG, in PG, in Mubende, in their family places, they can go, make this their places habitable, presentable, and then begin to, you know, link up with others and get these tourists coming in.
Yeah, true. Also, when you are planning on those things, you do not just, okay, I've seen this thing happening, so I think I can do it, right? You plan. Right, you plan. An organized person gets a lot of things done, right? You organize yourself, you plan for it, right? Well, in the start, it might not give you the very best, right? But the more you keep doing it, the more it's going to help you, like, reap of it. In the long run, that thing is going to make you have sustainable money. At the end of the day, it's promoting local tourism and sustainability. Right, you alone might not benefit at that point, right? But how are the neighboring people going to benefit from it, right? How?
Now, Rachel, let's get down to the basics. We know that even if I have a beautiful space, like to the lady in PG with a grandmother that is so good with the basket weaving and everything, if she wants to start out and have that arrangement, where does she seek for the documentation? Where does she need to register? What is needed in this sort of thing?
Most people that start out, right? Usually people start out on individual basis, right? You're not going to go and register something that has not been there, right? But you can start with what you have, like I said, right? You don't have to necessarily go and register unless you've started and you have like a lot of money. You're starting up a company that you need to register it with the Ministry of Tourism, right? But if it's something small and you're going to grow in it, right? This is a goal that you have. and you're going to grow in it, what you do, you start small. And then with time, when you feel like, you know what, because you have to have a registered brand,
Entity,
right?
yes.
So that someone does, you're going to copy a lot, right? Someone can see your idea, this is fun, right? You'll be like, this is an idea, and you're not the only
Before you
person.
know it.
Yes, before you know it, someone has your brand and they have registered. What are you going to say about that?
Oh.
Nothing. You get?
Yeah.
So when you start small and you see that, you know what, my thing is actually picking up, it's advisable to go and register so that you're on a safer side for someone not to take away your idea. Yes. So when you're starting, you don't have to register it when you're starting, but with time when you start and then you're getting profits out of it, right? You can go and register it to be on a safer side of someone not stealing your brand.
Actually, now that we have you, yes, let's make it clear, because we are very keen on the formalizing business. To even not get into that part where there is that chance that someone can come and steal your idea, and if you've started Batembuzi, yes, adventures, and you are moving out under that particular brand but you're not registered, if you have that particular inclination to please start up with something, please register it right away. Register from the very beginning. It makes you very legit, very trustable, yes, and authentic as well. So in order not to get into all these little nitty-gritties and the problems that come with it, please register your entities before you start.
Yes.
I think it's much better.
Yeah. Reason being, if I'm from Kenya, for example, right? I want to come and experience this, but you are not registered. I'm not going to take you serious. You get? I'm going to be like, no, this person is a hoax. They want to benefit from me. But then if you're authentic, and I know that, you know what, this person, first of all, registered, I can trust you with my money, because once you fail to deliver, I can sue you and my money can come back.
And there's also the part about it, if you're not registered, right? There's lots of weird, shady things happening, not only in hotels, but in people's places, you know, the B&Bs, and people are worried about that. So I think the legitimacy, the formalization of your business from the very get-go helps someone put their trust in you. They're not going to be slaughtered at night. They're not going to have their laptops and the watches stolen when they leave. I think it is that trust, and it's very necessary. Yes. To the woman that has this idea, yes, what are those particular areas that you, Rachel, knows that a woman right now in Uganda can get into and immediately grow slowly by slowly? You have talked about the authentic experience. And this, by the way, my dears, it comes into whether you are able to have that experience, whatever it is. Is it grinding millets? Is it weaving baskets? Is it peeling matoke, peeling potatoes, your Irishes? Is it making something? Is it making the beads? Yes, that one has been there for quite a while. But now we're talking about the entire experience. For example, if you have like the chains, the anklets and everything, but with bead, like what was the experience back many years back with your ancestors, and for what reason were they making those particular bracelets? So this is what I think the domestic tourism, but also the international tourist would be looking at. So what are the other areas?
People are looking for originality, right? There's nothing as beautiful as finding something in its original form, right? That alone is being authentic, right? Because I'm experiencing firsthand. Yeah, like this is a first-hand experience. So it's very important to be original. Original sales, even artists, right? Artists, any kind of creative, original sales, big time. People earning because they are authentic and original. No one is going to buy fake stuff, right? Pretending, and no one is going to do that. But if you have an original idea, even if someone else is to copy it, they cannot copy
the way you did it.
They can't do that.
So the woman out there watching, this woman, if she packages herself very well, formalizes her adventure company, and is very good at milling on the traditional stone, la lubengo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Show me how you're doing it. I want to say like, okay, fine, I can do it. Show me. I want to see it.
My God. And they pay up front.
Exactly. Like I'm going to say like, oh, she's doing it first, and like I can see her.
Yes.
You get, yeah?
Yes.
She's doing that. That is being original. You get.
Women, are you hearing
Let's do it.
These are things you can do at home. These are local experiences. Something if you are in Soroti, you are in Kabale, using that grinding stone.
Yeah, and then also I feel like maybe it is challenging for someone there, maybe in Kabale, in Soroti, someone who has never done it, but you have a friend who is exposed to this, right? You have a friend who is exposed to this. Me as a person, I'll be like, you know what? It's very important for ladies to encourage one another. If you see an opportunity that is going to work out for your friend, please chip in. At the end of the day, both of you are going to benefit. You get? If I have an opportunity, I have my social media account, right? It's working, it's functional. I have the following, the engagements, right? I have a friend in the village, in the neighborhood. I know that she knows how to do this, right? It will not take anything from me if I tagged her somewhere in my post. I'm like, you know what? There is this and this, so and so is very good at this. I've not taken a lot, you get? I mean, initially, she has not paid me. At the end of the day, someone is going to pick interest in what she's doing, and she's going to go places because of an act of kindness.
You know what? Rachel, let's just be very blunt. In this particular series, Women in Tourism, yes, the evolution, we are very keen this time on the practical solutions. The practical ideas turn into practical solutions that a woman out there can seize and begin to make money within this niche. Let's take a short break and we'll be right back on the what next and how do we go about it.